Hello and welcome back to another video on the Mark IV Golf. So I've just got back from Silverlakes and it is getting on a bit. It's 4:20 already. I don't really want to be messing around for too long outside because it will be getting dark quite soon. So the plan of action is, because I've just got back from Silverlakes, I want to get the mirror repaired. So the mirror is on the table here behind me and it's actually in several pieces because I had to source several parts from different cars at the scrapyard because there wasn't just one mirror. Right, so the plan of action, I want to get this mirror all put together because it's all in pieces behind me. So I'll show you how we're going to get that put back together, and then we'll get outside the front and we'll install the mirror. I also want to, I've got a micro switch to fit on the driver's door as well, so I need to do that. Then we can put the door card back on. But I think the micro switch, because it is 420, I think that's going to take probably the best part of about an hour to do, maybe a little bit more. I don't really want to be starting that now, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. So we will pick that bit up later on. But for now, we're just going to get on with the mirror. So on the inside of the mirror, it is literally just the one Torx. However, while I was at the scrapyard, I noticed this was missing. So I grabbed one of them as well. And I think that just goes like that. Oh. I also had to get a few of these little clips just to hold this in. And I think that's all the clips that have been missing, apart from the clips on the door trim, which I have also got some of them. The aerial, well, you can see it's a proper Volkswagen aerial, but removing that didn't take too long at all. I think it was a 22mm nut. Took it off, polished it all up. I mean, it's a little bit disappointing that there's a big crack in it. The paint's all cracked, but most of that's all hidden. So I screwed the new one in, bolted it up. I tested it with some water. It's totally bone dry. Nothing coming through from under there at all, so that's really good. Totally bone dry. And then it's just a case of trying to sort out the interior headlining. I really do think that headlining is going to have to be removed, and then we'll recover it. Hot water, laundry detergent and a white t-shirt to clean the headlining. So we are back. Yeah, so what have you just seen? You've just seen I did find that there was condensation build up on the headlight. So I found a little one of those packs of silicone gel that you get in electrical. When I bought my gimbal, actually that come from the gimbal. So I just chucked it in behind the headlight. So hopefully that will remove all the condensation. And the reason why it was condensating up was because the actual plug onto the headlight bulb had been replaced, but it was too deep. So the backing cover wasn't actually clamping and wasn't sealing. So it was just open to the elements. So yeah, we've shortened the terminal, put the backing on, that little bit of silicone in there, and there's no more condensation. So that's an absolute bonus. So I had a bit of a nightmare with the headline, and it doesn't look too bad. I just stuck it back up with a bit of adhesive contact. Obviously that contact spray that we had, I don't know how old it is, but that contact spray is very old. We probably had that for about 15 years. and it has actually stuck in places. But yeah, the whole headlining does need replacing. It's also sagging in other places, but I'm not going to bother about that for now. I think the plan will be, because I actually went to Silverlake again yesterday to try and see if there was any headlinings with any ones of the I couldn't remember if it was 3-door had a sunroof or not. So I went back and the 3-door didn't actually have the sunroof. So it was no good me robbing that one. So I'm going to have to actually take this headlining down and we'll recover it myself. Isn't a problem, we'll get that done. So while I was at Silverlake as well, I thought, right, I need a new boot handle as well. The boot on the Mark III Golf, I was only there, the Mark IV Golf, sorry, I was only there 2 days ago. And in the space of 48 hours, that tailgate had gone. So I couldn't get that boot handle. I should have grabbed it the first time round, but yeah, you live and learn, you live and learn. So I went on another hunt, looking around. I thought, well, I'm not going to have a wasted journey here. I'll keep looking. So I did actually find a replacement light switch, and I actually tested it as soon as I came out, chucked it up there, put it in, and went, yep, that works. Need to clean it first, but I have cleaned it now, so that can get installed. And there's actually 2 different types. There's this type with the rectangle connector, which is on the passenger side, and on the driver's side you've got a square connector. So this one's a 4-pin, and on the driver's side it's a 6-pin. And while I was there, and because of the headlining, I had looked to see how hard it would be to remove the headlining while I was cleaning it. And I took all the sun visors off and the handles, and I actually noticed there was one little plastic clip missing. So I don't know how well it's going to focus on that, but yeah, that little clip, which is just, well, goes up for the sun visor screw, that was missing. So I grabbed that. I grabbed this for the engine. You know, that goes along like the bulkhead bit with the rubber to prevent the water from running down. So that was missing, so we've got a replacement one of them. And just so happened that they had an identical seat, the same seats. The base isn't actually that great quality, but it doesn't have a burn in it. So that's an absolute result. So I think for 20 quid, for all of that for 20 quid, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's 20 quid still cheaper than buying a new seat just to tidy it up. And I've got the micro switch to fit on the lock. So this micro switch is for the driver's side lock, and I will be doing this very soon. Well, actually I'm going to be doing it in a minute, but you can see that next time. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with all these bits, and I will upload them all in separate videos. Like the seat base, that will only be like a short 3-4 minute video. Yeah, that door lock, that's going to take quite a while, but again, we'll try and keep it all short and sweet. Right, anyway, I've probably been waffling way too much. So I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.